Hello, Auntie Arbor. This is Cody.
Hi.
Are you busy right now?
Not really. What do you need? Need something?
Could I ask you like 5 questions? It's for school.
Sure.
How do the CNMI governor's decisions impact Rhoda when it comes to things like development and resources?
So it's gonna always have a major impact because sometimes what he decides whether to support or not support a bill or to sign executive order, it can have a big impact on our island. But what's very important is that we, or me as the mayor, along with the Rhoda leadership, we have to make sure we advocate whether we agree or, with the governor's decision or not, because I do know the governor values our input, and it's very important for us to speak up and share whether, his decision or plans has a good benefit or it's going to have a negative impact. And it's important for us to state our reasons or justify. And this is why the collaboration is so important, because we have to talk to the local businesses, to get their their feedback, talk to, different autonomous agencies that are impacted. For example, like CEDA, this is Commonwealth Economic Development Authority. And so another stakeholders meeting our community. So it's very important to be open and transparent so we hear everybody's, their opinions and input. But ultimately, as leaders, we need to stand firm on a decision whether to support something or not, and try to advocate that so long as it's for the interest of the people of Rhoda.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What are some big challenges Rhoda faces that need the governor's support, and how do we work with the governor's governor's office to tackle them?
So the first one right now is the budget. So as you know, or I'm not sure if you're aware, but Rhoda went through austerity measures. Austerity means that we have to cut down on our expenses because we don't have enough money. So it's just like when your parents give you your allowance, right? Yeah. If your allowance is only $20, you have to work with what you want or what is important for you with that $20. So the same thing like our budget. When the governor or when our legislature passes our budget and the governor signs and approves it, we have to work with what is given to us. Most of the time, it's not enough because every department, every division, every agency, they always want more because the things that they do is important to our people. And so what has been the priority so far is taking care of our personnel. Personnel means those are the people that work for the respective department or for my office. And so the governor right now, he is really helping, or we're trying to negotiate on our budget amendment. After austerity, or the governor lifted the austerity meant that we have to cut down our expense as well as reduce the number of hours employees can work. So usually employees work on an 80-hour bi-weekly. So it's 40 hours a week from 7:30 to 4:30. That's how they work. So we had to reduce by 10 hours, which means we're only getting paid 70 hours. So when the governor lifted that means we could go back to 80 hours. But we need to find the money to make it enough to pay our employees the 80 hours. That's one. The second one is the military buildup here on Rhoda. The United States Air Force, they're very interested in helping expand our port of entry. This one specifically is our airport and seaport, but more of their focus is the airport. So the Air Force would like to expand. They want to extend the runway. Mm-hmm. They want to add a fuel farm, which means that they can have jet fuel for the planes. They want to build like warehouses so they can store things. They can store planes, or they can welcome their military to do trainings, which is good for us because many investors who come to Rhoda, they love Rhoda. They think it's so beautiful, but they are a business, and in order for them to make money, they have to bring people to Rhoda. And how do we bring people to Rhoda is through our airport. If we have a good airport that can accommodate more airplanes or accommodate more business, then we can bring more people here. And so with the military wanting to invest to build and expand our airport, this will definitely attract investors to come and open businesses here. That's number 2. Now, you said 5, right?
No, just 3.
3. And then one more would be our local business. So, everything is connected one way or another. We have many of our people here who have great ideas, great skill. But because they don't earn enough, many of them are very scared to take on a loan, like a business loan, so that they can, take risk and open a business. But many people do not earn enough to dream. So many of them only earn enough to survive. That means they only pay for their utility, they buy their food, they pay for their needs like gas, their phone bill, things that are very important to their family. And so in order for our economy to grow, we need businesses to make money. Because when businesses make money, they pay tax. Every month, whatever they make, the government taxes them. That means they have to pay a percentage to the government. This is a good thing because the more taxes we collect, the more money the government can have, and that's what we can use to, host our community programs, to pay for more funding to buy equipment or to get whatever we feel is needed or most important. So these are type of things that are all connected, and the governor definitely can have a big impact. His decisions can help support our pursuit to help Rhoda. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. Last one. In what ways do you think the governor's leadership benefits Rhoda, and how can local leaders like yourself work better with the Sinamay government to improve the island?
So communication is very important. That's the first step. Because if I cannot talk to the governor, if I cannot express the needs of our people to our governor, then how will he know how he can help Rhoda? It's also very important for all the leaders of Rhoda to work together. If all the leaders do not agree or if they cannot come together, it'll be very, very hard for us to have a unified voice, to share what are the concerns of our people, to ask how we can help, ask for the help that we need for our people. So by communicating with the governor, with our Rhoda leadership, this is really what is going to help, is the foundation for what will help us and our people here in Rhoda.
Wow!